Hey folks, how's it going? Today we're going to do a quick overview of where our friendly Brewmaster monk is. Brewmaster for the most part has a couple of builds that are pretty straightforward. Obviously today we're just going to do a quick review of talents for both Mythic Plus and rating on this level 62 that I have. So we're going to start here with the Mythic Plus build and some of the key talents that you're going to want to focus on. Straight up, do you see Summon Jade Serpent? Do you see Save Them All? We're talking about them first because we're never going to talk about them for the rest of the expansion. We're not touching these, they are bad talents. So, from a class perspective, we are not going to even consider them. We will absolutely go towards Resonant Fists, so your attacks have a chance to resonate, dealing additional damage to enemies within 8 yards. So, there's all kinds of Mythic Plus perks to that, obviously. And then summon the White Tiger statue, ultimately hitting more damage to enemies generally around you. We're also absolutely going with Bounce Back, so when a hit does more than 20% of your max health, reduce all damage you take by 10%. Real easy complementary piece here. Nice ability. Summon Black Ox statue. I'll say it's nice, but it's not a must-have. So that's kind of where we're at from a class specification standpoint. Um, we largely are going to go with the talents that you see here. Between level 60 and 70, you're going to get 5 points here to expand your kit. So you're going to spend a couple here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to get a choice. Where do you want to go with it? Do you want to go with Generous Pour? Increasing Avoidance, that's not terrible. We're not going to touch this. We're definitely not going to touch this. Close to the heart, you can play with that if you want. Definitely helps your healing and your survivability, so there's some viability to it there. Alternatively, you could go back and if you're looking to do your self heals, you can buff that up quite a bit. Or alternatively, just go with your improved roll and give yourself the Chi Torpedo. Lots of fun to be had with the monk kit. There's not that much change there, but there's more options from a utility perspective. Now going to the Brewmaster kit, a lot of different options on the table here. So looking at our talents, really we want to go with the capstone of Storm Stout's Last Keg. Obviously this was a legendary for us. Keg Smash dealing 20% increased damage, 1 additional charge. Can't beat that. On top of that, we're actually going to go with Chi Surge. Weapons of Order releases a surge of chi at your target's location, dealing a bunch of damage, split evenly across all the targets in front of you. Reduces the cooldown of Weapons of Order by 4 seconds per enemy affected to a maximum of 20 seconds. So dropping down your cooldown here pretty consistently. If you're going from pack to pack, we'll be able to have some fun with that. So definitely one of the implements, or I'd say improvements, coming into this new expansion, making it feel like we really have not lost the powers that we gained. Additionally, the other spot you're going to apply some points is going to be here. Bone Dust Brew. This was a legendary as well in Shadowlands. Effectively, it improves your survivability as well as your damage. Can't beat that, right? Cannot beat it. Anything that's going to complement your brews. Your final point, you're going to put that into Exploding Keg, and that hurls a flaming keg at your target location, dealing a bunch of damage, causing people on fire to catch fire if you're going to hit them with your Breath of Fire ability. Overall, Monk's in a really fun, great spot. Now, if we change paces a little bit and go look at our raid build, going and putting abilities into Summon Black Ox statue, it's not actually as important. You do want to continue to go summon the White Tiger statue, but you're going to put your 2 points here, 2 points here, 1 point into Summon White Tiger, and that's largely going to be it. There's not going to be a ton of other choices in this space at this point in time. You could make some different choices here realistically. If you want to play around with that improved Vivify, but in raiding you shouldn't be self-healing a whole hell of a lot. But overall, it's going to be pretty straightforward. Take Generous Pour again, at least one rank of it, and cruise from there. As far as the spec abilities, so this is where we're going to get into the fun again. Still going to go get after Stormstout's last keg. The abilities we're actually going to prioritize, though. We're going to go with Exploding Keg and Stormstout's last keg. We're going to continue with Bone Dust Brew. And then we're going to actually continue with the Chi Surge. So there's not a real significant change here between Mythic Plus and ultimately what we're seeing with raiding. It's a real steady damage profile. It's a steady burst of survivability. Every once in a while, Monk feels great because you have so many defensives, and then in that small window where all of your defensives are down, you're getting pummeled. So still continues to be viable. I still think it's going to be a ton of fun. I'm looking forward to getting this big ugly cow rolling here in the very near future and see what we can push on the Mythic Plus rating and even PvP perspective. So a lot of fun still to be had here. Monk's going to surprise people this expansion. Alright folks, I'll let you go there. Let me know what I missed, what I can do better, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.